Did you know the most famous painting in France was built as a weapon to expose a government cover-up? In June of 1816, a French naval frigate called the Méduse ran aground off the coast of West Africa. There were not enough lifeboats, so 150 people were loaded onto a makeshift raft and pushed into the open sea. The officers in the lifeboats had the tow ropes cut. Then they sailed away. What happened on that raft over the next 13 days was almost too dark to believe. Starvation, murder, cannibalism. By the time rescue came, only 15 people were still alive. The French government buried it immediately, but a painter named Théodore Géricault refused to let it stay buried. He spent 18 months interviewing survivors. He studied amputated limbs and actual corpses to get every detail exactly right. He painted the dying and the dead at massive scale, 23 feet wide, so no one could look away. The painting went public in 1819. The scandal destroyed careers and shook the government. The cover-up failed. The canvas won. Did you know the worst industrial disaster in history ended with the CEO retiring peacefully in Florida? December 2nd, 1984, Bhopal, India. While 600,000 people slept, a Union Carbide pesticide plant began leaking methyl isocyanate gas into the night air. It is heavier than oxygen. It settled low, moving through neighborhoods, pouring through windows and doorways. People woke up choking and blind. Many never woke up at all. The official death toll was around 3,000. Independent estimates put it closer to 15,000 over the following years. Warren Anderson, Union Carbide CEO, flew to India 4 days later. He was arrested at the airport, held for 6 hours, then released on bail. He left the country and never came back. India issued a formal arrest warrant. The United States government reviewed the extradition request and declined. No trial, no prison, no public reckoning of any kind. Anderson spent his remaining years at a home in the Hamptons, then a nursing home in Florida. He died in 2014 at 92 years old. The gas is still in the soil there. Did you know a man survived having a particle beam pass directly through his skull, and the Soviet Union buried the story for decades? His name is Anatoly Bugorsky. In 1978, he was a researcher at a Soviet nuclear facility called the U-70 synchrotron. He leaned into a piece of malfunctioning equipment to check what was wrong. In that moment, a beam of protons moving at nearly the speed of light passed straight through the left side of his head. He felt no pain. He described seeing a flash brighter than anything he had ever seen. The left side of his face swelled, then went completely still, permanently paralyzed. The nerves were gone, but he lived. Here is the part that stays with you. The right side of his face kept aging normally for the next 50 years. Wrinkles, sagging skin, the slow work of time. The left side stayed exactly as it was in 1978. Frozen. One face. 2 timelines. The Soviet government classified the incident immediately. Bugorsky was studied, silenced, and almost completely forgotten. He is still alive today. Did you know the CIA once built an entire fake company just to steal a sunken Soviet submarine? In 1968, a Soviet sub called K-129 went silent somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. 98 men, gone. 3 nuclear warheads sitting on the ocean floor, 3 miles down. The CIA found it, and then they did something almost impossible to believe. They built a ship. Not just any ship. A custom vessel the length of 2 football fields, with a secret claw system hidden inside its hull, capable of reaching down through 3 miles of dark water to grip a dead submarine and lift it. To hide what they were doing, they ran the whole operation through Howard Hughes, one of the most famous billionaires alive. The cover story was deep sea mining. Reporters believed it. The operation was called Project Azorian. In 1974, they actually tried it. And when journalists started asking questions, the CIA invented a phrase specifically to shut them down. Neither confirm nor deny. A phrase born from one of the most audacious secrets in American history. Did you know a Japanese soldier kept fighting World War II until 1974, nearly 3 decades after Japan surrendered? His name was Hiroo Onoda. In 1945, he was a young intelligence officer hiding in the Philippine jungle on Lubang Island. Then the war ended. He just never stopped fighting it. Leaflets were dropped from planes telling him to come out. He thought they were enemy tricks. His family sent personal messages. Still, he refused. He kept his rifle oiled, his uniform intact, and his mission active. For 29 years, he ran ambushes, raided villages, and killed people. At least 30 Filipino civilians died because of him. Real people with families, gone because one man's training had completely replaced his ability to accept reality. By 1974, Onoda was 52 years old and still sleeping in the jungle. The only thing that finally reached him was a direct order from his original commanding officer, Major Yoshimi Taniguchi, who flew to the Philippines as a retired civilian just to say the words, "The war is over. Stand down." Onoda wept. Then he handed over his sword. The most disturbing part is not that he was loyal. It is that his mind had been built so completely around a single mission that documented reality, newspaper headlines, radio broadcasts, even his own aging body, could not override it. He did not choose to keep fighting. He no longer had the mental architecture to stop. Did you know one man's two inventions poisoned the air for generations, and he knew exactly what he was doing with the first one? Thomas Midgley Jr. was a chemist. In 1921, he figured out that adding lead to gasoline stopped engines from knocking. It worked. The whole country started using it. But workers at the production plants were going insane, literally, hallucinating, seizing, dying. Midgley himself had lead poisoning so bad he had to take months off to recover. So in 1924, he held a press conference. He poured leaded gasoline over his hands and breathed the fumes for 60 seconds. He told reporters he could do it every day with no problem. Then he quietly disappeared on medical leave for another year. The lead stayed in the fuel until 1996. Researchers later estimated it lowered the IQ of an entire generation of children across the world. Then he invented CFCs, which ate through the ozone layer. Then in 1944, the rope system he built to lift himself out of bed strangled him in his sleep. One man, two atmospheres, both poisoned.